dance. Dance. That's enough.
Modern concussion, the room is on fire. You're an upstanding model of the modern day king with impeccable style. So now you've done a little wrong and you need to be forgiven by the vicar and the company you keep. And then you conjure up a fiction to get the pretty girl to listen.
The sweat just to cash checks, working from sunrise to set. Every day get challenged, no trade to talents. Barely scraped by, he found faith to balance a straight line and pace, feeling worn and gray. Poor with 4 seeds, one more on the way. It was hard days indeed, all work and no play. He made sure things on the surface were okay, but something disturbing within his mind was lurking. A slight twilight breeze would ease in through the curtains at night. It's like the sermon of a twisted apparition was urging him to listen to the train in the distance. At first it wasn't intense, just one little instant. Sure, it didn't occur, he turned to resist it, as if it wasn't much more than just a figment of his imagination. But for days it was persistent, and it went, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. And it got louder, follow me, follow me, I have something to show you. With time, people noticed he was acting berserk. Granny got a call saying he was absent from work, and that was the first. She ran to the pastor at church to ask him what was up with this disastrous curse. But bad with the worst, he came back 3 days after. No money in his wallet and his shirt on backwards. Stumbling, walked awkward. He called out for his daughter. Right before he split, the last lesson he taught her was this: if you ever have a son, let him know that his granddad loved him. But by the time that he's grown, be sure to seed his song deep down into his dome. Don't ever walk to the train tracks alone. alone. With that, he backed up, reached out for his jacket, told her not to act up and cracked up laughing. After all that happened, he left never to be seen. 15 years later, it's when my mother had me. Her dad lived a life people can't understand. Went from a family man to rambling man, a gambling man that burned both ends of the candle. Folded his hand in, it was too hot to handle.
Sitting by the tracks, waiting for the night train, looking down the road, ain't never gonna go back. Listen for the whistle through the wind and rain. Now who's gonna ride the devil's chain tonight? Sitting by the tracks, waiting for the night train, looking down the road, ain't never gonna go back. Listen for the whistle through the wind and rain. Now who's gonna ride the devil's chain tonight?
When I was a child, my mom dropped fables and stories to warn me of the dangers that were laying before me. To keep it interesting, she would hide the lesson. To guide my direction, provide the right message. In time, I developed a sense of her embellishments. Hence, I was rebellious against what she was telling me. When I was a teen, I pretended that my demons were friends. I defended the place, yo, and that was the case. Slurred speech dripping off of my face. The world creeped as I slipped to the awfulest place you could imagine. Not the average things you see on acid. My granddad bloody hovering on a speaker cabinet, laughing in a raspy tone, covered in maggots. A snack on his mask to the bone. I couldn't grasp it. Did it double dismount off of the couch, flipped out, broke the closest window I found. Then I dipped out. Suddenly, I discovered little voices mumbling up in my head. It had me wondering what was it my mother said back when I was younger. It had my brain racked as I stumbled off of the night towards the train tracks.
Sitting by the tracks, waiting for the night train, looking down the road, ain't never gonna go back. Listen for the whistle through the wind and rain. Now who's gonna ride the devil's chain tonight? Sitting by the tracks, waiting for the night train, looking down the road, ain't never gonna go back. Listen for the whistle through the wind and rain. Now who's gonna ride the devil's chain tonight?
So there I was, stalking through the dark with the buzz. I figured I should walk, that'll ease me off of these drugs. It's like a shark had to keep moving, instead of be ruined. If I sat still, I was doomed, and that wasn't doing. So I marched through the park, slow gone like Donnie Darko. The sparkle of the starlight glowed like charcoal. Despite my demeanor, the night seemed more serene than a morphine fiend in the morgue. It seemed like I lost it. That was when my grandpa's carcass emerged from the dark, gurgling his words of carnage, but he couldn't talk. Something about the birth of sadness. I scurried off, I was on the verge of madness. I raced fast paced and the landscape was strange, like a plane parallel to this one, but rearranged. Came to a slope that was steep, begging for sleep as I climbed up, taking my focus off of the creeps. Within the foggy distance, I saw a silhouette that got bigger as I stepped. The train tracks were wet. I saw a shiny grin from afar like it was happy. This is what he said as he started to walk past
It's
me.
a nice night for a walk. Would you mind if I joined you?
Do what you wanna do.
Well, that's great, cause I'm going to. And not to annoy you, but see, I really have to ask what a young dude like you's doing out by the tracks. You waiting on a train?
Nah, man, let me explain.
Alright.
I'm minding my business, so maybe you should do the same. I just been a witness to something sick and sadistic, so twistedly disgusting. You should feel real lucky you missed it.
Ooh, easy with the tongue, son. Try to listen carefully. What you seen scary, but nothing when compared to me. I could show you things to paint all your dreams wanted. I can make you scream if I wanted. Or I can be the bee in your bonnet, your best friend forever. Two peas in a pot flocking like birds of a feather. And you never have a need to beg, work, or steal. If all this sounds worth it, then let's make a deal. All you want in life for the price of your soul. All the money you can fold, power that you can hold, I'll put you in control. Only if you're down to roll down these train tracks tonight.
But where are we gonna go?
Sitting by the tracks, waiting for the night train, looking down the road, ain't never gonna go back. Listen for the whistle through the wind and rain. Now who's gonna ride the devil's chain tonight? Sitting by the tracks, waiting for the night train, looking down the road, ain't never gonna go back. Listen for the whistle through the wind and rain. Now who's gonna ride the devil's chain tonight?
This next song, honestly, is not funny at all, but it helps me sleep at night. Art is dead, art is dead, art is dead, art is dead, and entertainers like to seem complicated, but we're not complicated. I can explain it pretty easily. Have you ever been to a birthday party for children and one of the children won't stop screaming because he's just a little attention attractor? When he grows up to be a comic or actor, he'll be rewarded for never maturing, for never understanding or learning that every day can't be about him. Must be psychotic, I must be demented to think that I'm worthy of all this attention, of all of this money you worked really hard for. I slept in late while you worked at the drugstore. My drug's attention, I am an addict, but I get paid to indulge in my habit. It's all an illusion, I'm wearing makeup, I'm wearing makeup, 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 makeup. Art is a dead, so people think you're funny. How do we get those people's money? I said our art is a dead. We're rolling in dough while Carlin rolls in his grave. His grave, his grave. The show has got a budget. The show has got a budget. And all the poor people, way more deserving of the money, won't budget. Cause I wanted my name in lights when I could have fed a family of 4 for 40 fortnights. 40 fortnights. I am an artist, please God forgive me. I am an artist, please don't revere me. I am an artist, please don't respect me. I am an artist, feel free to correct me. A self-centered artist, self-obsessed artist. I am an artist, I am an artist, but I'm just a kid, I'm just a kid, I'm just a kid, and maybe I'll grow out of it.
Showers ice cold, used eco-friendly light bulbs.
Rode his bicycle to work when the gasoline price rose. He'd judge with no pretense, fish on the weekends. Each morning get up, do the pledge of allegiance. Never swim in the ocean for fear of shark attacks. By monthly get his wife a rose with a card attached. Avoiding all the little things that were hard to ask. Had a car crash, cardiac arrest, out of a heart attack. Open escalator, all his friends and neighbors huddled there in prayer around the respirator. Catch you later, I'm off to see the man upstairs. They all look like ants from here, stores and crystal chandeliers. There was an angel at the entrance, checking off a guest list. Charlie wasn't on it and was ushered to the exits. His heart sank, he was breathless. Excuse me sir, there must be someone you've confused me for. If I could see someone who knew me or someone in uniform. I go to church on Sunday, truly usually more, screaming at the angels while they pushed him through the door. Excuse me sir, there must be someone you've confused me for. If I could see someone who knew me or someone in uniform. I go to church on Sunday, truly usually more, screaming at the angels while they pushed him through the door. Abandon all ye who enter. It was a horrifying sight, but sounded like a neat adventure. Fall beyond the halos and the castles and the clouds. Fatso squealing, shackled with slow apples in their mouths. Attention whores and padded drawers hanging from extension cords. Tortured with the products from the favorite catalog. Here we buy and sell a million kinds of hell. Imagination is the limit to the devil's clientele. Up a dingy elevator, no televised debate. The savior saves you from the hell you pay for. Sorry, but they smell you later. Sidestep fate, went right for the gate. But you know the devil, he loves a good chase. There was a demon at the entrance, making X's on a checklist. Who would kick you in the ass when you begged them for repentance. Those tempted by the senses with the cruelest of intentions. Charlie's heart sank, he was breathless. Excuse me sir, there must be someone you've confused me for. If I could see someone who knew me or someone in uniform. I really don't belong here, I know you've heard the tune before. Screaming at the demons while they pushed them through the door. Excuse me sir, there must be someone you've confused me for. If I could see someone who knew me or someone in uniform. I really don't belong here, I know you've heard the tune before. Screaming at the demons while they pushed them through the door. You can run from your demons until you are exhausted. One day you will have to stop and find out what they want. Keep on running from those demons until you are exhausted. You can run to those angels
possess you. TV taught me how to feel. Now real life has no appeal. It 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 has no appeal. I know exactly what I want and who I want to be. I know exactly why I walk and talk like a machine. I'm now becoming my own self-fulfilled prophecy. Oh, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh. I know exactly what I want and who I want to be. I know exactly why I walk and talk like a machine. I'm now becoming my own self-fulfilled prophecy. Oh, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh. I'm gonna live, I'm gonna fly, I'm gonna feel, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna live, I'm gonna fly, I'm gonna feel, gonna die. I know exactly what I want and who I want to be. I know exactly why I walk and talk like a machine. I'm now becoming my own self-fulfilled prophecy. Oh, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh. I know exactly what I want and who I want to be. I know exactly why I walk and talk like a machine. I'm now becoming my own self-fulfilled prophecy. Oh, oh no, oh no, oh no,
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, that's what I mean. And this whole world is a new world and a bold world for me. For you know how I feel. Scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Oh, freedom is mine, and I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I feel so good. I feel so good.